Hey, SMB Nation, yours truly, Harry Brailsford, back with more content in our YouTube format. Did you know we are coming up on 1 year of using the YouTube format, and I would say we've expanded the payloads of how we deliver content. I still type, I still do blogs, but we are getting a really healthy reception to the YouTube format, and for that, I think Jennifer Hallmark over in the radio control room who suggested that. So with that said, we are going to talk about compliance today with Marc Haskelson, if I got that right, I believe you're out of the New York area. So, sir, introduce yourself, your company, and then I'm going to quickly make mention of how we met, and then I got a couple questions for you.
Fantastic. All right. So I am Marc Haskelson, the president of Compliancy Group. We are a national firm. Really what we do is simplify compliance so our clients can focus on their business, but it is a great opportunity for MSPs to solve the larger problem for their clients. So please, as we talk today, I'd love to share about how some of the ways that we're helping MSPs increase revenue and profitability.
Absolutely. And so what's interesting is we met on May 2nd at the Channel Pro SMB Summit Forum in Chicago. And first of all, that was interesting. You were there, so you're clearly MSP aware and MSP friendly. And it looked like you were having some great conversations. And it's an area, you know, for a couple of things. First of all, after some outreach we have done, some communication we've done over the last couple of years, we finally got people to spell HIPAA correctly. So I like to say HIPAA. So they get it spelled correctly. I mean, you at least have to know how to spell it, folks. With that said,
misspelled.
I've mistyped it myself and sent out emails, forgive. But with that said, Marc, simple question today, then we're going to get you back next quarter for a little bit more information. We're going to get you on an MSP Tech Talk. Simply, how can an SMB Nation member, how can an MSP work with you so you both make money and deliver services to clients?
Great. So just at the highest of levels, the benefit of verticalizing or specializing in some sort of market is in your favor. In this case, HIPAA, which is healthcare, represents over it's 26% of the economy. The majority of it is SMB. So what you see is the average MSP is actually, whether they are aware of it or not, whether they're talking to doctors' offices or the vendors who serve them, usually we see about half of your clients are actually in healthcare. So HIPAA as a law, you know, the great punchline of it is it validates what is your past security recommendations. It will justify your advanced security recommendations. And ultimately, and we'd like to think that this is something that is unique to Compliancy Group, our approach is both to give you a tool to help you do the audit, as well as the tool for the end client to manage what is the non-security things. So you're really holistically addressing what is their problem, not just their security symptoms. And therefore, it is a great opportunity for you to do. It is not uncommon for us to help organizations double their monthly recurring revenue and triple their profits. So there's a fair amount of work in between here and there, but that is what we do.
Now, I know you play a lawyer on TV, but you're not a lawyer, right? So there's some demarcation, no, but seriously, there's some demarcation lines here. Quickly, what is your role? You're not a lawyer. What are you? You're a advisor, right? You know, because you probably don't want to cross the yellow line at some point.
No, it's a great point. And actually, this is very important for the MSP. Most MSPs are cautious or concerned around getting involved with compliance and HIPAA because of a liability perspective. So one is, so the role we play, and this is what we allow the MSP to be doing, is really, we're like QuickBooks, okay? Because the HIPAA law, it does not require a lawyer. It does not require, oddly enough, it doesn't even require a third party to perform its audits. So the role we play is much more as a a guidance in helping the organizations implement our technology correctly. So the liability, and by the way, this is actually also part of the law. This comes up with a lot of the conversations that we have with MSPs. It is against the HIPAA law, does not allow for the whole concept of business associate agreement, if you've heard the term, is a document that exists in between the two organizations that says, we both understand the law applies to us. And yes, by the way, an MSP, if you have a single client, you must be HIPAA compliant. But more importantly, it very specifically highlights that you cannot pass on the liability from one party to another. So, you know, for folks that are afraid of getting involved with this, our role, we are not lawyers, but yes, lawyers have created our policies and procedures. We're not security experts, but we do help administer what is the two audits that are very specific to security, asset, and device, or technical audits. The other 4 audits have to do with administrative and privacy functionality. So we look much more like a technical team helping an organization implement the technology, which then captures the information to protect them. So yes, we do. I do sometimes play a lawyer on TV, but in reality, the MSP really just has to be focusing on what is the traditional security things they always did. The rest of it, candidly, it's part of the way we deploy our compliance coaches are the people who work with the individual client around the non-security issues. The MSP focuses on the security as they always do. The rest of it is done by a coach. Therefore, it is a great way, like I said, to solve the larger problem without increasing the liability for the organization.
There we are. We're going to make that the final word, Marc. At the Compliancy Group, thank you for being a full-on citizen in the community of MSPs and Ergo SMB Nation. We'll talk to you next quarter. And Jenny in the radio control room, go ahead and take us out. And thank you for your service. Have a great day.
Have a great day.